told y'all I was gonna be live at 1 o'clock. And look at what I'm doing. I'm live at 1 o'clock. Hello, y'all. Hello. I gave y'all no notice. What's up, Matthew? What's up, FTMG? Ian. What's up? Yep, I gave y'all no notice. I made a community post yesterday saying I was gonna be live at 1 o'clock. So yeah, 2 for 1, man. 2 for 1. We got a lot to go over. So yeah, man, we're gonna give about 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Everybody get in. So yeah. Let me make sure. 11:35 p.m. Where you at? Yeah, man. Hold on. Let me make sure there's no copyrights. No. Boss, I call the shots. I want to get my unreleased guide. What's up, Durant? How you doing? My family's doing good. How about you?
Slamming that boy ass out. Yeah, I'll tell you what we would do. Fucking to do when I'm kicking her right out of spot. Yeah, you know.
Wait, which one?
Hey, I'm Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. What's up, honey? What up? My man Alex, good morning. Nice durag. Thank you. Good morning. Good afternoon, Daniel. Hope you're doing okay. Yes, I am. I'm doing good. SmackDown tonight. Yep. Might not have too many superstars tonight because of the hurricane, but we'll see, man. You know. Yeah, I'm not getting. Matthew, I'll get copyrighted, so yeah, I can't do it.
And I appreciate your love for a long way. And I eliminate disloyalty and fate. I'ma show you what it's. Weezy out of here. Can't rush the vibe, Brando. Can't rush the motherfucking vibe. Fuck you.
Let's see, 108. I'm gonna give it until 115 for everybody to get in. But yeah, I got. Yeah, he wants. You can really tell he doesn't want to be He's just really tear. Really tell. He don't want to beat her no more. So yeah, but he got on his contract, so he can't go nowhere till 2024. So yeah. So yeah, he can't go nowhere till 2024. So yeah. Hi there, hey Hassan, how you doing? So people are being suspended, some are leaving. Yeah. Doing fine, man. Good to hear. Just waiting on a couple more people. Well, just gonna give it. I'm gonna give it 5 more minutes. So 1:15, we will get started. So yeah. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Everybody was going crazy over Sasha Banks. Changing her Instagram and Twitter handle. So yeah. Um. Yeah, man, she looks amazing, bro. I'm telling you, man, she looks ah beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Did not see you yesterday. Yeah, I made a community post saying I wasn't doing the Thursday streams anymore. So y'all get 2 for 1s on Fridays. So Fridays are 2 for 1s. 2 for 1s on Friday, man. 2 streams in one day. So that will I'm gonna see how many Fridays I can keep on the streak for. So yeah. Um, but she's been doing things. Yeah. So the way this is gonna go, I'm gonna start with all the AEW news first. Then I'm gonna get into the WWE news. So that way we're not going from AEW to WWE. We're just gonna stay on one company's topics. Then after we get done with all the AEW news, then we're gonna go right into the WWE news. I do have one piece. I do have something on me and Ian. I got an Impact piece of news on me and Ian. So there's only one piece of Impact news, so we'll go over that quick. So yeah, we ain't gonna stay too long on that topic. So hopefully we don't spend too long on some of these topics. So yeah, um, yeah, man, that is the plan. So yeah. So yeah, be sure to hit the like button. Hit the like button. Y'all new to the stream. Make sure y'all subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all subscribe. Um, yeah, man. Leave a comment, man. Leave a comment. Um, what? Oh fucking no. Why are they having Bianca hold the title until WrestleMania, bro? Are you serious, bro? Like, Devontae, where you found that out, man? Did Fightful put that out or something like that? Meltzer, because that's a lot. Meltzer puts a lot of stuff out, man. I don't know why they want her to hold the title until WrestleMania. It's like she doesn't need to hold the title until WrestleMania. I'm. Do they not give a fuck about this Damage Control faction? Bayley needs to win at Extreme Rules. She needs to. Oh. They wanted to hold the championship to WrestleMania, bro. And that's in Los Angeles. Bayley going to beat her. She should. Why would Bianca? Bianca don't need to hold a championship till WrestleMania. You know what, realistically, bro? I thought Triple H was all about creating new stars, bro. But like, is he going back to? Is he going back to that? To what his father-in-law's doing is just pushing the same form and constantly, because if you look at it, they really haven't built anybody up. They haven't built anybody new up except for Bianca Belair. And Bianca Belair is she's a female John Cena. It's like, she's a female John Cena, bro. So yeah. Okay. All right. Happy Friday. Welcome to this live stream. Last day of September. Tomorrow is we roll into October. So you know MLB playoffs about to start. I ain't worried. My Astros are already in it. So yeah. So yeah. Welcome to this 2-for-1 special, the first ever 2-for-1 special, where we do 2 streams in one day. So it's gonna be pretty exciting, man. So I got some news for y'all. We got some AEW news to go over. We got a piece of Impact news to go over. It's just a contract expiring, you know, me and him. Then we got WWE news, and then that will be it. So we're gonna try and go no longer than 2 hours. That's the goal. So I don't want to be here for over an hour or 2. So yeah, that's the goal. Like I said, if you're new here, be sure to like, comment, and you know, be in the chat. I don't have it on subscribers only mode, but for SmackDown tonight, I will have it on subscribers only mode. So yeah, man. So yeah, let's go. AEW's Buddy Matthews tells indie crowd he needs to go away for a while. Without giving the reason why, AEW roster member Buddy Matthews told an indie crowd Saturday that he needs to go away for a while. Following his match for Fight Life Pro Wrestling against JT Dunn in Rhode Island, Matthews told the crowd that he was going to be the bearer of some bad news. He said the House of Black has some issues lately, and after thanking the fans for being members of the house, he said the following, in quotation: "Unfortunately, I, like some of the other members, need to go away for a while. I need to recalibrate. I need to figure out some things. As my brother Malakai once said, this isn't goodbye. This is see you later." Last week, Black told an indie crowd in California that he was taking time off to recalibrate his life, later taking to social media to confirm he had requested his release from AEW. His status with the company is still unknown. Actually, the next day, Malakai Black actually put out a video on Instagram Live, debunking the rumors. Matthews was stablemates with Black and Brody King in the House of Black faction in AEW. Matthews and King lost to Darby and Sting in a no DQ match on Friday's Rampage Grand Slam. At the end of the match, Matthews was sprayed in the eyes with mist by the debuting Great Muta. Fightful reported Sunday that this was done to write Matthews off of AEW television for the time being. They, as well as our website, has been able to confirm Matthews' situation with AEW, but Fightful did report he has expressed dissatisfaction regarding his situation several times over the last few months. Matthews signed with AEW this past February following his release from WWE. Since then, he has also appeared for New Japan Strong and MOW. So yeah, Buddy Matthews is still with the company, guys. He's still with the company. He is still on the roster page. Buddy Matthews is not gone from AEW. He is still on the roster page. It's probably just a mental health situation where Buddy Matthews is taking a break from the company to recalibrate with his life. They said it was. They said it was work visa issues, but that was in the past. So yeah, that was in the past. So this is not the same situation that is in right now with the visa issues. That's already covered up. That's already worked out and sorted out. I think it's just a mental health thing. It's probably a mental health thing. Probably needs to go away, rest his body, recalibrate. Think some things. So yeah, but Buddy Matthews, he's still with the company. So yeah, Malakai Black, he's still with the company. They're not gone from the company. So yeah, actually, I have a video pulled up from Malakai Black, and we're gonna listen to it.
All right, guys. Good evening. There's nothing I want to do less right now than going live, but especially in a time where I'm supposed to take care of myself and take care of a lot of things in my private life. But some people, some people can't seem to just shut the fuck up and create things that are not there. So I have to go out here again and, have a conversation with you guys here. All right. So, guys, how many times do I have to tell people to not trust people that are not in this business? Right? If you can't even get the years of my contract right, which is a very minuscule detail, then how are you expecting, or how are people expecting that these guys know very intimate and private detailing in regards to my private business? My contract's not 5 years. My contract's never been 5 years.
Oh.
Like, again, this is all bullshit. It's all lies. So,
So, the length of his contract is not 5 years. That is the first statement he put out. The length of his contract is not 5 years. But Tony Khan went on and busted open and said, "Oh, Malakai Black is signed with 5 years." So Tony Khan lied about his contract. That's what happens when you got too many wrestlers on your roster, and now you don't even remember how long these guys are signed for. You don't know how long an Adam Cole is signed for, a Malakai. This guy probably doesn't even know how long Andrade is signed for, because he got too many people on this roster. When you got your own talent coming out and saying, "Oh, my contract is not 5 years." Damn. Moving on. Tony, what you doing? You gotta get that shit right, bro.
I posted a statement, and even if you've, of course, all of you have read my statement, because even if you read my statement, it clearly reads that even release is in quotations. Now, if you don't know what quotation means, it means that the author does not agree with said quote or said word choice, or it also means that it's not his wording. Then it is followed by a bunch of multiple things in regards to my merits and all stuff, but it even says that my stuff about my conditional release, that it's false. So how are you guys still thinking, why are people still writing that I've got my release? Guys, I don't know how why do you trust these people to tell you the truth? Because it's not true. It's in a time where I'm supposed to take care of myself and kind of wind down. I have to deal with this kind of stupid bullshit from people who are not in the business, pretending that they are in the business with all their sources. And you know, the worst thing about it is, for the past 3 days, nothing but weird, hateful comments. And today, even 2 death threats. Death threats. You wish death upon a person because of what someone else has said, and then says that it's confirmed. It's not confirmed. Clearly, it's not confirmed. None of it's confirmed. There's no confirmation because I haven't left. I'm not like. Luckily, I've been, and that's what this whole thing was about. I've been giving time off by Tony to take care of a bunch of stuff. All this stuff has been cleared up like weeks ago. All this stuff was weeks ago. And I posted that statement as a summary for you to understand why I take some time off. Again, it's in the statement. Like, it is in the statement. Like, it's mind-boggling that you still, like, if this isn't enough incentive for you guys to stop believing these people, then I don't know what is. Because if you, like, again, if you were part of this, like, whole mob that, like, went into, like I said, sending me a bunch of hateful comments based on the words of someone else, then sorry, but you're dumb. Like, you're stupid. Like, and of course, like, again, like, does anyone understand that, like, in the time where I'm going through this stuff and I'm kind of dealing with a bunch of stuff in a very productive manner, that exactly doesn't help. And what I hate about it is that none of these dirt sheets will take responsibility. None of these guys will take accountability and say, oh shit, we fucked up. I'm sorry. We should have probably not said that. Oh, he's going through some stuff. Maybe we should not, maybe we should not make all these baseless assumptions, because again, as it turns out, it's not true. None of it's true. Not one single thing of it is true. So again, if you were part of this mob that, like, felt the need to even send me death threats, then, well, thank you, dirt sheets, because clearly, like, those people, they don't care about my mental health. They don't care about your mental health. They don't care about your feelings. They don't care about my wife. They don't care about my family. They don't give a shit. All they want is, like, dumb clicks for stuff that they're making up, because they're tying bridges between things that are no longer there. They're tying things between that don't exist, because they want that narrative to exist. But again, I'm sure that it will be deemed as tomorrow there will be a different narrative, and tomorrow there will be it'll be oh, we got the wrong information. Oh, we heard it from this. Oh, don't blame us. We're just reporting. No, like, a real person will own up to their bullshit. They will own up to their words, and they say, you know what? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. It's on me. Because if the words come out of your mouth, then, like, own it. Just own it. Anyway, I would like to very much go back to just working on my stuff, working on my private life, working on, getting to the point of, feeling good again. So, I hope that this puts all this stuff to bed. I am definitely not going to be on my social media for a while, because, like, my God. Again, guys, stop believing these things. Like, it is unbelievable to me. Anyway, I will see you guys in a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months. Like I said, I'm only taking some time off. That's it. Just taking some time off. That's it. There's no conspiracy to this. Just taking some time off. All right? I will see you guys soon. Take care of yourself. Stop believing any other narrative. Like, right now, I've debunked it. There's nothing going on. Don't believe these people. Yeah? Don't write opinion. Don't believe it. Nothing. I'm fine. I'm going to be fine. Everything is fine. You'll see me right back with AEW pretty soon. I'm just going to take some time. That's it. And guys, last thing before I leave, don't make me some instrument for this whole tribalism, us versus them thing, because I don't do that stuff. I don't do the whole Team AEW versus Team W. I don't play that. To me, this is a business. Like this is generally like a business in the sense of the word that it's a business. This is my job. This is what I do for a living. This is how I've made my living for the past 12, 13 years of my life. I've been in this business since the 2000s, right? Okay. So thank you for those who have been supportive of me. Thank you for your nice messages. Thank you for the people who clearly, obviously, did read my statement and understood that from the get-go that means that my news, that I wasn't released. So again, thank you very much for the support. Thank you very much, for you good stuff. Just, again, it's not true if it didn't come from me. And even that says in the statement, if it doesn't come out of my mouth, it's not true. Now, you've known me to be a pretty calm guy for the most part, but this shit is just annoying as hell. So, again, take care of yourself, and we'll see each other soon, all right?
All right. Okay. He literally just said it. He'll be back in AEW in a few weeks, few months, when he gets himself together. Stop believing everything, man. Stop reading everything that you see on the internet. Stop reading all these dirt sheets. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. I hate the dirt sheets. Like, honestly, bro. Stop reading things for real though. Like, real talk. And I said this before in my past couple streams. If it doesn't come from Fightful Select, if it doesn't come from PWI Insider, if it doesn't come from Wrestling Observer newsletter, then don't read it. All these other things on these sources on social media, like Zero News and all that stuff, no, don't be reading all that. Don't read none of that, actually. Don't read none of that. Dirt sheets, man. Dirt sheets, bro. It's just like, bro. And then y'all remember the whole smear? Y'all remember the whole smear campaign against Thunder Rosa? Y'all remember that? She had to come out on Busted Open and debunk it. Hey, I'm legit injured. Okay, I have to go away for a while. I have to take care of my back. I legit can't. I can't walk. I want to be able to walk. So yeah. AEW not granting any request for release. AEW, Tony Khan is going to make talent stick by their contract commitments. Freak, I can't even talk. At this time, AEW head of creative, CEO, president, blah, 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 Tony Khan is not going to grant any releases for those wrestlers that have requested it. Talking on Monday's Wrestling Observer Radio about Malakai Black's situation, Dave Meltzer said nobody is getting released. Tony Khan made it very clear in the last couple of days that nobody is getting released. The news comes on the heels of Black taking to Instagram Monday night and denying reports he has secured his release, taking umbrage with how the story has been reported. He said Khan had given him some time off, just like we just watched the video. Tony Khan gave Malakai Black to take time off, and he will be back in AEW pretty soon. He alluded to not asking for his release, saying the word was in quotation marks. However, the first reference in his September 18th post specifically states, "I did indeed ask for my release." He also denied he has a 5-year deal, even though Khan said during a July interview with Busted Open Radio that he has nearly 5 years left on his deal. This story also comes after Buddy Matthews told an indie crowd Saturday he was taking time off. Once again, Tony Khan granted Buddy Matthews to take time off, to recalibrate, to focus on himself. He was taking time off, followed by a Fightful story citing sources that he had expressed dissatisfaction with AEW in recent months. Matthews appeared to deny any problems by using a Seinfeld meme. This all follows the tampering issues AEW had with WWE contracted talent that recently went public on Wrestling. Meltzer I can't even fucking talk. On Wrestling Observer newsletter, Meltzer said that nearly everyone who had a previous relationship with Triple H had been contacted by WWE in an effort to secure their AEW release and return. Several wrestlers informed AEW management about the reach outs and had no interest in leaving, while others did request the releases. Now, Andrade wants out, but he knows it's not going to happen because Tony Khan knows what's going to happen. He knows if Tony Khan releases Andrade, if Tony Khan releases Malakai Black, Buddy Matthews, if he releases any of those guys, where do you think those guys are going? They're going right back to Triple H. They're going right back to Triple H. They're going right back to WWE. So no releases will be granted, or no releases will be given out. Now, if you have, I think the only way Tony Khan will release you is if you like have backstage issues, backstage behavior, and you're being difficult to work with, making an ass out of yourself. I feel like that's the only way he'll release you. Or if you did some criminal shit. I feel like that's the only way that he'll release you. So yeah. But nobody's getting released. Andrade, man, I just feel bad for him because the way he's been booked. He's not being booked all that well. And honestly, bro, if it was up to me, he'll for sure have better booking. He will for sure have better booking, and I'm gonna bring him up later on in a couple minutes, because this all has something to do with Bandino and Rood. So if it was up to me, I would give Andrade this Mexican Mafia faction, bro. And I'll tell you the members in a minute. Who should it be and how I would book them. TK took notes from Vince McMahon on how to poorly book Andrade, Malakai Black, and Buddy Matthews. Yeah. Malakai Black hasn't been booked all that well. Now, granted, he had a back injury. So maybe that plays a part in it. Buddy Matthews, he was dealing with a shoulder injury for a little bit. So that plays a part into it. So while Malakai Black and Buddy Matthews are gone, have Brody King be his own man. Have him go after the TNT title. What is Wardlow doing? What is Wardlow doing? Because you got this guy. The guy won the TNT title, and he still hasn't done anything with it. You're throwing him in tag team matches with Samoa Joe. You got him powerbomb security guards, in a feud with Smart Mark Sterling, in a feud with Tony Nese, Josh Woods. Nobody cares. You gave the guy the TNT title with no long-term plan. Seriously. I know y'all probably don't care about this, but just a little programming note for AEW. If you're going to be watching the show anyways, AEW Battle of the Belts 4. Who gives a shit about Battle of the Belts? Really nobody. The last 3 shows, it just makes no sense. AEW Battle of the Belts 4 to air live after Rampage. AEW Battle of the Belts 4 will air live immediately following next Friday's Rampage, according to Dave Meltzer. The goal is to make both Rampage and Battle of the Belts 4 feel like a major 2-hour show. Oh, let me repeat that. The goal is to make both Rampage and Battle of the Belts 4 feel like a major 2-hour show. Okay. According to TNT's schedule, Rampage will begin at 10 p.m. Eastern per usual, with Battle of the Belts airing afterwards. So you're going to put Rampage at 10 p.m. Eastern, and then you're going to air Battle of the Belts at 11 p.m. Eastern. That's 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock my time. I won't be watching the show. I won't watch it until the next day. So don't forget, just a little programming note, I will not be live for SmackDown and Rampage and Battle of the Belts next Friday because of Impact Bound for Glory. So just a little programming note. I will review the show the next day. So I will review SmackDown, Rampage, and Battle of the Belts. Okay. The previous 3 Battle of the Belts shows aired on Saturdays, with the first event broadcast live and the following 2 taped the night before. The event will emanate from the Entertainment and Sports Arena in Washington, D.C., and will be the first of several Rampage events in October to be filmed separately from that week's edition of Dynamite. The October 14th edition of Rampage will be taped on Thursday, October 13th, from the Toronto's Coca-Cola Coliseum. On October 21st, Rampage will air live from Daly's Place in Jacksonville, Florida. Rampage on October 28th will then air live from the Mohegan Sun Arena in Connecticut. Okay, so we're getting 3. Oh, what? So the Toronto show will be pre-taped. I'm not. So I will at least cover Rampage 3 times this month. In October. So yeah. Battle of the Belts. They need to make that show really important, and they seem to not show us this year. You know, AEW doing Battle of the Belts it's just not important. You know, I just feel like there's just nothing. Like, you put championship belts on the line, but there's no story. No story. Sometimes there's no logic. You just throw the match together, and then it's only a 1-hour show. Luckily, it will be live on Friday, next Friday. So yeah, Battle of the Belts, man. It's just I feel like if the show doesn't come out good, bro, I just feel like they need to get rid of it. I just feel like Battle of the Belts is not needed. If you was doing Battle of the Belts, it should have been a live 2-hour show on its own. You got all those AEW championships. Why don't you put all the championships on the line at that show? You know, make it kind of like Clash of the Champions-esque. You know, Night of Champions. You get what I'm saying? So, kind of like that. Guys, I will read your hot takes and all that stuff in a minute. Let's get through all the news first, and then we'll go through all the hot takes and all that stuff in a minute. So yeah. Saraya reportedly under 3-year contract with AEW. According to Fightful Select, AEW sources have indicated that the former Page signed a 3-year deal with the company. It is not clear if that includes option years, however, which are commonplace in AEW contracts. It was also suggested that the amount of money she is set to earn largely implies that she'll be wrestling in some capacity. So Paige will most likely wrestle for the company. I don't know when. I don't know when she'll wrestle. So yeah. Our own Dave Meltzer wrote in the September 26th edition of the Wrestling Observer newsletter that Saraya hasn't been cleared to wrestle as of recently, but was hoping to be. We were told that she has not been cleared as of very recently, which will explain not touching anyone, but would like to be cleared, Meltzer wrote. Whether or not Saraya has been recently cleared for an in-ring return is not known at this time. She officially retired from WWE in 2018 due to neck injuries. Saraya is yeah. So Saraya will I believe she'll be back wrestling. I just don't know when. None of us knows when. The only person that knows is Saraya and her doctors themselves. That's the only person that knows. You know, it's Saraya's first match will be against Britt Baker, more than likely. And Saraya, you know, goes on Twitter and says, "Oh, ignore the dirt sheets. Don't read all that." So yeah, that kind of gives me a bit of good news. Kind of gives the fans a bit of good news. That Saraya will be wrestling, but we just don't know when. But I hope Saraya is. You know, you're talking about change, and you know, I'm the revolution and all that stuff. It depends on Tony Khan. It all depends on Tony Khan. If Tony Khan does not put the women's division correctly with Saraya on the roster, you got Saraya on your roster, and you still don't know how to book a proper women's division, bro, that's it, bro. I don't think your fans will ever care about your women's division in pro wrestling because of the way you booked it. Now, if Saraya is not cleared to wrestle, which we don't know, you know, she could be trolling the audience. You know, she is clear. She just won't come out and tell anybody. So if she's not cleared, then why don't you have Saraya be the booker of the women's division? Why don't you have her be the booker? You know, give her the pen, give her the paper, and let her do her thing. Because Saraya knows what she's doing. I guarantee you that. She knows what she's doing. So yeah. But, you know, if you can't book this division properly with Saraya, bro, I don't know what's going to be the answer. What is the answer? Someone tell me. And this is what you need to do. You need to write compelling storylines for the women. You need to write storylines that will captivate the audience. And you need more character development. You need more character development. That's why nobody cares. That's another reason why nobody cares about your women's division. Because you don't have enough character development. It's lack of gimmicks, lack of characters. It's just you're just throwing the women out there with no character, no gimmicks. How is anybody gonna care about a Sky Blue? How is anybody gonna care about a How is anybody gonna care about a Willow? Don't get me wrong, Willow's a good wrestler, but what's the character? What's the gimmick? Who else? Who else? Who else lacks character in that women's division? Who else? Yeah, it just seems like there's no character development. It just seems like there's lack of characters and lack of gimmicks. Vice versa with WWE in their women's division. They lack characters and they lack gimmicks. Anna Jay lacks character. She has no charisma. And she's not that good on the mic. Jay Cargill is probably the best promo in the women's division. Jay Cargill and I would say Jay Cargill. Britt Baker, I just feel like Britt Baker just cuts that same old promo. You get what I'm saying? But I would give her some credit. She's not bad on the mic. But it just feel like every time she goes out there, she just goes out there and tries to bury the opponent. Bury the other talent. And I don't like that from Britt Baker. I don't like that. Jay Cargill, on the other hand, she's good on the mic. And plus, she has the presence, bro. Look at her. She just carries herself like as the top player in the women's division, and that's because of Tony Khan, the way he's been booking her. So yeah, and honestly, bro, I honestly would have Jay Cargill vacate the TBS title and have her go after the women's world title. Honestly, yes, that's a bold statement, and I know a lot of people don't want that, but she just carries herself as as the women's world champion. It just feels like she doesn't need the TBS title. Y'all get what I'm saying? I just feel like she needs to vacate the TBS title and just go win the women's world title. So yeah, but I don't know. Me personally, Toni Storm as champion, she just got the belt, so it's gonna take me a while to get, to grow on me. But Toni Storm needs storylines. You gave her the championship, and plus, I did not like this either. I did not like how they just forgot that Thunder Rosa was the real AEW Women's World Champion. I didn't like that. Like, bro, did y'all forget that Thunder Rosa was the real AEW Women's World Champion? And Toni Storm is the interim AEW Women's World Champion? Like, I did not like that. But Toni Storm as champion, she's very good in the ring. I don't have a problem with Toni Storm. Like, really. I don't have a problem with Toni Storm. I hope she gets the proper booking as AEW Women's World Champion. Will she get that? I don't know. She got 20 minutes. Her and Serena Deeb got 20 minutes on Dynamite Wednesday. That's changed. Well, usually the women will only get, 10 minutes? 5 to 10 minutes, and that's it. And like half the match goes in picture, and you only got to see like 5 minutes of the match without the picture. And Wednesday, they went and got 20 minutes. Do I have high hopes with Toni Storm as the AEW Women's World Champion? Probably, yeah, maybe. But it's all about the booking. It is all about the booking. You got the talent. You just need the proper booking. And, why don't you take notes from Gail Kim? Because Gail Kim is the one, I know a lot of people don't watch the product, but, Impact has the best women's division in the game. They have the best women's division in all pro wrestling. And last night, it shows you why. Look at, now, you should go watch Masha Slamovich versus Alley Catch, bro. Because it was very good. It was very good. That probably will go into my top 5. No, top 10. I'll say top 10. That might go into my top 10 women's matches of the year. In that Monsters Ball match, it was very good. It was very good. And Masha Slamovich has really grown on me. I wasn't really big on her when she first came in the company. They had her doing squash matches for constantly, for months and months and months. They had this woman go out and do squash matches until she got in the ring with this one person. And let me tell you that one person's name. That one person's name is Deonna Purrazzo. She got in the ring with Deonna Purrazzo, and Deonna Purrazzo gave her one of the best matches of her career. One of the best Masha Slamovich matches I've seen. Deonna Purrazzo. Deonna Purrazzo is the #1 female pro wrestler in this industry. Rope for rope, turnbuckle to turnbuckle. She's easily the best female pro wrestler in the world. Deonna Purrazzo and Jordynne Grace. And I'm going to make this another bold statement. Someone can clip this. I don't care who does it. Someone can clip this. For the last 2 years, Deonna Purrazzo and Jordynne Grace has carried the entire women's wrestling industry for the past 2 years. Yes, that's a bold statement. But Jesus Christ, Deonna Purrazzo and Jordynne Grace they are the top 2 best female pro wrestlers in the world. I would gladly take, I would take both of those women over. I would take both of those women over a Bianca Belair. I would take both of those women over a Charlotte. I'll take both of those women over a Britt Baker, over a Thunder Rosa, over a Toni Storm. I will take both of those women over 95% of the AEW women's division. I will take both of those women over 95% of the WWE women's division. Deonna and Jordynne was carrying the industry they've been carrying it for 2 years. If they still stay strong throughout the rest of the year and they've been booked properly and they go into 2023, they could be carrying it for 3 years. I'll tell you what, man. What is everybody's best match? What is Thunder Rosa's best match? Outside of AEW. Deonna Purrazzo. What is Roxanne Perez's best match? Outside of before she came to WWE. What was her best career match? Deonna Purrazzo. What was Mia Yim's 2 best career matches? Deonna Purrazzo and Jordynne Grace. Who else? What was Tasha Steele's best career match in Impact? Jordynne Grace. What was Masha Slamovich's best career match? Deonna Purrazzo. More than likely, Jordynne Grace will be her second best, or potentially her first best. That match this week could be better than the Deonna match. What else? What was Chelsea Green's best match in Impact so far? The one with Jordynne Grace before Slammiversary. Do I need to? Who else is left? I feel like I don't mention everybody. Giselle hasn't stepped in the ring with Deanna and Jordan. Well, she did. Yes, she did. That's what made me a fan of her as well. That's what made me a fan of Giselle Shaw. She got in that ring with Deanna Purrazzo. Deanna made, and she was in the ring with Lady Frost. Deanna made both of those women look good, man. I'll tell you that right now. Deanna Purrazzo elevated the Ring of Honor Women's World Championship after she beat Roxy until Tony Khan came in and just had to take the title off of Deanna Purrazzo. Like, bro, like, what is we doing, Tony, bro? Like, come on now. But yes, Deanna Purrazzo and Jordan Grace has been carrying the women's pro wrestling industry for the last 2 years. I don't care what anybody says. They've been way more consistent than Sasha. Let's be real. And then this is no shade towards Sasha, because Sasha was battling a couple of injuries. Then she walked out in the company. Now she's doing big things mainstream in the acting, the modeling business. But Jordan and Deanna has been more consistent than Sasha. Let's be real. Sasha, Becky got pregnant during the pandemic. So Bayley got injured. Charlotte was gone. Both women has been more consistent than the Four Horsewomen. If I'm being honest, both of them have been more consistent than Britt Baker. They've been more consistent than Hikaru Shida. They've been more consistent than Thunder Rosa. They've been more consistent than. I think that they've been the most two consistent in the industry. They have been the most two consistent. I rest my case. Moving on. I got some news on Bandino and Roosh and Juice Robinson. Bandino has been offered a full-time AEW contract. Following his performance against Ring of Honor champion Chris Jericho on Wednesday's Dynamite, Bandino was immediately offered a full-time contract by AEW. Dave Meltzer reported the news in Friday's Wrestling Observer newsletter, adding that there is no confirmation the former ROH champion has signed his deal. The 27-year-old made his promotional debut at this week's show in Philadelphia against Chris Jericho in the main event, impressing both with his strength in his extended vertical suplex spot and his high-flying style. Bandino made his debuts for both Impact and MLW in the U.S. this year. He's a regular on various U.S. indies and also AAA events in Mexico. He had a multi-year run in ROH from 2019 through 2021, winning the world title from Roosh at Best in the World in July 2021. After failing to appear at Final Battle in December 2021 due to COVID-19, he lost the title in a unification bout of sorts to Jonathan Gresham at this year's Super Card of Honor. He's also a former ROH Six-Man Tag Team Champion and former PWG Champion. Bandino. Does Tony Khan need to sign Bandino? I don't think so. Unless ROH is getting a TV deal and starting up, then fine. But if you're going to sign Bandino, what are you going to do with him? Let's be real. What are you going to do with Bandino? Bandino is one of the best luchadors in the industry right now. Bandino is very good at what he does. Very great. Only 27 years old. What are you going to do with Bandino? I feel like this is. I feel like Bandino, in AEW, I wouldn't mind it, but what's going to be the long-term plan? What are you going to do with Bandino? Honestly, I wish Triple H would show interest in Bandino. I wish he would show interest in Bandino. If I'm Triple H, I wouldn't hesitate to throw Bandino anything he wants. Just sign the contract. I would not hesitate to sign Bandino on my roster. If I was Triple H, I would not hesitate to sign Bandino. I mean, can you imagine Bandino versus Kevin Owens, Bandino versus AJ Styles, Bandino versus Seth Rollins, Bandino versus Roman Reigns, Bandino versus Cody Rhodes, Bandino versus Ricochet, Bandino versus Gunther? Can you imagine that? All those matches that I mentioned? Bandino versus Finn Balor, Bandino versus Edge, Bandino versus Austin Theory. Hell, even You know, John Cena, he comes back in there. What about Bandino versus John Cena? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine those matches all those guys will put on with Bandino? Like, seriously. Bandino versus Sheamus, Bandino versus Pete Dunne, Bandino versus Johnny Gargano. Hell, Bandino versus Carmelo Hayes. Huh. Inject that into my veins. But if you're going to bring Bandino in, okay. So let's get on to Roosh. Roosh officially signs a full-time deal with AEW. He had been on a per-appearance deal since making his AEW debut. Roosh is now under a full-time deal with AEW. In a tweet on Friday, Tony Khan officially announced that Roosh has signed a full-time AEW contract. Roosh had been on a per-appearance deal since making his AEW debut at Double or Nothing this May. Khan wrote, "It's official. Roosh Toro Blanco is all elite. What a week for Roosh. Yesterday was his birthday. By the way, happy belated birthday to Roosh. Hopefully you enjoyed it. He's all elite, and it's Roosh versus John Silver tonight on Rampage." Andrade El Idolo had posted a tweet on Thursday wishing Roosh a happy birthday and congratulating Roosh on his new contract. Roosh debuted for AEW in a taped segment at Double or Nothing. His first match for AEW then took place in June. La Faction, Roosh and his brother Dragon Lee and Andrade El Idolo took part in the AEW Trios title tournament this summer. They lost to the Elite and the Young Bucks in the first round. Roosh has previously been a star for Ring of Honor and CMLL, including holding the Ring of Honor World Championship 2 times. Now, you got Andrade, you got Bandino, and you got Roosh. This is what I would do if I was Tony Khan. You know, you got Roosh in. All right, I'll sign Bandino since I'm gonna have a plan for him. So Roosh and Bandino, let's say Bandino signed to AEW full time. So this is what you do. You know, I'll get Andrade. I'm gonna give this guy a Mexican mafia faction. I'm gonna give you. So I'm gonna put Andrade, and then I'm gonna give Bandino. I'm gonna give Roosh. I will put those 2 guys on Andrade. I would make these guys a trio and put them in the trios division. Or hell, even one guy or even Andrade, he goes solo. He goes after the TNT All-Atlantic title. Roosh and Bandino, they're a tag team going for the tag team titles. Cause you know the Acclaim is gonna need the Acclaim is gonna need opponents. That triangle is going to need opponents. They're the trios champs. That triangle needs opponents and the Acclaim needs opponents. So there's plenty of creativity to do with those 3 guys in a faction, in a trio. Andrade, Roosh, and Bandino. And then you want a female? I'm giving them a female member. A female that can cut promos and she could be the mouthpiece. You know who I'm putting in there? Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa's gonna come back. She's gonna come back. And honestly, bro, I'm gonna be bold and say this, bro. Like real talk, bro. Like on some real thing. Real talk. I would have Thunder Rosa drop the championship to Toni Storm. She's gonna drop the title. I'm gonna have Jade Cargill vacate the TBS title later down the line. If that's the way to go. I don't know, man. No, I don't think that would work. No. Because like fans want the belt off her. Guys, would you guys keep the belt on Rosa or keep the belt on Toni Storm? Let me know what you guys think, man. If it was up to me, you know, put the belt on Toni. I would just put the belt on Toni, and then I don't know who's taking down Jade Cargill. Yeah, I think everybody wants to see Toni as the champion. Yeah, everybody wants to see Tony as a champion, so I'll bring her back. I'll put the undisputed title on Tony Storm, and I would slowly, I would turn Thunder Rosa heel when she comes back. I would turn her heel, and I will pair her up with Andrade, Rood, and Bandino. Have Jamie Hayter take the TBS title for Jade Cargill. I can see that happening. And once Jamie Hayter takes the TBS title for Jade Cargill, why don't you build Thunder Rosa up as a heel to take the TBS title off of Jamie Hayter? No, now I'm not saying go be a trans. I'm not. No. We don't do transitional champions over here, man. Jamie Hayter she'll hold the title for about 4 or 5 months. Let Jamie hold the TBS title for about 4 or 5 months, and then you have her, or 6 months. I think the most I'll go is 8 months. So I'll give Jamie a lengthy reign, and then you build up Thunder Rosa as a heel and have her take down Jamie Hayter. And then you got Andrade, Rood, and Bandino with the trios titles. You got Thunder Rosa with the TBS title. Or you got Andrade with the TNT title. You got Rood and Bandino as the tag team champions. You got Thunder Rosa as your TBS champion. And all of them got championships. Thunder Rosa is the mouthpiece, because she's good at promos. I don't want to hear that bullshit saying, "Oh, Thunder Rosa's not good on the mic. She's so terrible at promos." No. She's good at promos. It's just Tony Khan didn't give her the time of day because because Tony Khan thinks Thunder Rosa can't draw on the mic. She can't draw on promos. That's his fault. That's his fault. So I'm gonna rectify this wrong that Tony Khan did if it was up to me. Andrade, Rood, Bandino, Thunder Rosa. That's your new Mexican Mafia faction. 4 people. So yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Jamie Hayter is the TBS champion. You slowly build Thunder Rosa up to take the title off of Jamie Hayter. Rood and Bandino could be the tag team champions. Andrade could be the TNT champion. Or better yet, all 3 of those guys could be the trios champions, and Thunder Rosa is the TBS champion. Mexican Mafia would be badass, no cap. Yeah, man. And Thunder Rosa got the look. She got the look to be a. If she was to be the female in the group, bro, she's got the look. She's got everything. She's beautiful. You know her attitude. She's got that very yeah. So yeah, I will put her with those guys, man. That Mexican Mafia faction gonna be hard, bro. I'm telling y'all right now, bro. If only Tony Khan was watching this video, was watching this live stream, he'd probably listen to me. So Andrade, Rood, Bandino, Thunder Rosa. Those are the members in the group. Simple as that. Moving on. Oh, Juice Robinson. PWI Insider is also told that after his match against John Moxley this past Wednesday in Philadelphia as well, there is massive interest in bringing in Juice Robinson as often as possible and making him a regular for the company. Robinson works regularly for New Japan Pro Wrestling as a member of Bullet Club, but I don't know whether he's contractually signed there or not. Yeah, I heard Juice Robinson was free agent. I don't know if he's still with New Japan. I don't know if he's gone from the company or what. We'll just have to see what happens. So yeah, stream going from 1 hour. Yeah, we don't have that many news, that many stuff left. So yeah, Juice Robinson, is supposed to be a regular in the company, and yeah. Me and Yim, I got news on me and Yim. That's all the AEW news we have covered. That is all the AEW news. Now I just got one piece of Impact news, which is me and Yim. And we'll get on to WWE news. All right, reading SmackDown plans. SmackDown shaping up to be a solid show tonight, so yeah. All right, Mia Yim has been with Impact Wrestling since the spring of 2022, working almost exclusively with the promotion. Since then, outside of a couple of indie bookings, when she signed, Fightful was told that it was a short-term deal carrying her into October. We've learned some more specific details on that. We're told that the contract expiration date is on October 9th, which will make Mia Yim a free agent from that point. That runs through Impact's Bound for Glory pay-per-view. We haven't heard if any talks have continued, but have confirmed that currently the deal is set to expire. In addition, we've heard that Maria Kanellis, Mike Bennett, and Matt Taven's deals are currently set to expire soon. They need to re-sign at least Matt Taven and Mike Bennett. They at least need to keep those two guys. I feel like if you lose Mia Yim, it won't hurt the Knockouts division because you still pushing other talent. You're not just relying on Deanna and Jordan. You still got Killer Kelly. You still got Masha Slamovich. You still got Giselle Shaw, Taya Valkyrie. Who else? Golly, that roster's so thin. Taya Valkyrie, Tasha Steelz. You know, you could book a proper women's division around those 5 women. So yeah, I feel like if you let Matt Bennett and Matt Taven walk, bro, I feel like that would be a huge blow to the tag team division. Because Impact they really have no tag teams. What it is? The Kingdom, the Motor City Machine Guns, and who's another tag team in the tag team division? I feel like that's the one thing I criticize about them. It's their tag team division. Their tag team division is dog shit, bro. I'm not saying about the talent. It's just there's no depth in the tag teams. You have no depth. You need to keep Mike Bennett and Matt Taven. Get him to a long-term deal. Get him to a 2-3 year contract. I don't know, but you need to keep those two guys. If you let those two guys walk, it won't be. That's a huge blow to your tag team division. That will not be good. So you need to keep those two guys. Mia Yim, I'm not worried about, but she has stated that she is very happy with the company. So I won't be surprised if she ends up resigning, and if she doesn't resign, I won't be surprised if she pops back up on WWE television before the end of the year. So Mia Yim, I can see going back to WWE when her contract is up. Only one more week left on the contract. So yeah. So if Mia Yim is not resigning, I will fully support her, whatever she does, 100%. She's one of the best wrestlers in the world, female-wise in the industry. So yeah. If she wants to go back to WWE, put her, Triple H, this is what you need to do. If you're going to bring Mia Yim back, you need to put her on SmackDown and give her the platform. Let her be the face of that division. Let Mia Yim be the face of that division. She is one of the best women's pro wrestlers that you're going to get on your roster if you manage to sign her, bring her back into the company. She is one of the best female talents out there in the world. And you got to make her the face of the division. Shoot some vignettes. Let the fans know, hey, Mia Yim's coming back to the company. Mia Yim's going to be back. Have her come back under her Impact persona. You don't change nothing up about Mia Yim. You don't change up her presentation, looks, skills. You don't change none of that. Do not change nothing up about Mia Yim. Same theme music she had in Impact. Everything. Same everything. Do not fix what is broken. Did I say that right? If it's not broke, don't fix it. That's what I mean. If it's not broke, do not fix it. If it was up to me, if Mia contract is expired, she's a free agent. If I'm Triple H, pick up that phone, call Mia Yim. Hey, let's meet up. I want you on Friday Night SmackDown. Let's meet up for a cup of coffee. Let's get the plan set together. I'm going to tell you what you're going to do. You're going to be the face of SmackDown. You're going to probably end up being the woman to take down Liv Morgan for the SmackDown Women's Championship. You're going to be replacing Alexa Bliss in the first ever Women's War Games match on the main roster. You're going to replace Alexa Bliss. You'll be in the match. So you're going to be in this War Games match. You're going to be built up. You're going to be built up as the woman to take down Liv Morgan, to take the SmackDown Women's Championship off of her, and I'm going to give you the ball, and you're going to run with it. That's what I'm doing. Mia Yim is going to get that ball. She's going to be the point guard of the SmackDown Women's division, and she's going to run with it. She's going to lead that division. Because SmackDown desperately needs a woman like Mia Yim on their roster, and any company should be down to have a woman like Mia Yim on their roster. Sasha Banks, I don't think she's coming back anytime soon. I don't know if she's coming back in general. I don't know if she's coming back. Is she doing pro wrestling? I don't know. I don't know what's up with Naomi. It's none of our business. We'll just wait and see. But if Mia Yim is coming back to WWE, put her on SmackDown. Don't change nothing about her. Give her the ball. Let her run with it. Have her take down Liv Morgan. I don't care what anybody says, but Mia Yim has put on the best work of her career down there in Impact. Mia Yim is going to be the Luka Doncic for that SmackDown Women's division. Yeah. Mia Yim is going to be the point guard. While Sasha Banks and Naomi is gone, nobody's interested in seeing Ronda Rousey win back the SmackDown Women's Championship. Nobody. Keep the belt on Liv Morgan. Keep the belt on Liv Morgan. You bring back Mia Yim and you slowly build her up to take down Liv Morgan. Whether it's at day one, at the Royal Rumble, whatever. And then you can do Ronda versus Becky without the championship. Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch at WrestleMania does not need the championship. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion. But it does not need the championship. Why do you need the championship on the line to do Ronda Rousey and Becky Lynch at WrestleMania? Fuck that. Moving on. All right. WWE news, and we'll get into some of the chats that y'all sent me, and then we'll get up out of here. So, yeah. All right. Details on new WWE title belt designs. Word that WWE has newly designed championships has been rumored for weeks, and Fightful has learned more. Those that we've spoken to claim that there are at least 3 new sets of new title belts that are finished and currently in hand by WWE. Belt fan Dan highlighted a couple of those as new tag team belts. Dan noted that they're the assistant design with the black strap, dual plates, and a big WWE logo in the middle of them. He also stated there are old, never used tag team titles which look like the women's tag titles on colored straps. WWE sources also indicated that other design alterations have been mentioned, though we didn't get much elaboration on that. Several WWE talent we've spoken to of late have said that they've been in favor of some changes to title belts personally. We asked about Velcro versus snaps, and several other talent said that the Velcro helps them when they need to attach the belt quickly, but cosmetically it looks bad. Those that we've spoken to say that there were already plans in motion to utilize some new designs before the huge WWE regimen change before new management. However, Triple H hasn't exactly been shy about changing things, and we're told that has largely accelerated some things. We've heard that additional cosmetic changes to things across Raw, SmackDown, and NXT could also be on the horizon. We've already seen logo changes on NXT. Okay, so WWE is getting 3 new sets of new titles. New tag team titles would be cool. New sets of new tag team titles. 1 set. Bro, if we're getting rid of the Raw and the SmackDown tag team titles and only doing 1 set of men's tag team titles, I will be all for it. I'm all for it. And then women's tag team titles. This is what I would do first. I would do Dakota Kai, Io Sky versus Raquel, and Shashi versus Alessa and Asuka. I would even add Casey Catanzaro and Canyon Carter in a. Actually, no, I would do that later. But I would have Dakota Kai and Io Sky retain, and then I would have Dakota Kai and Io Sky go down to NXT. Go down to NXT, unify the women's tag team titles. That way we only get one set of women's tag team champions in WWE. And we don't have to see two sets of women's tag teams. We don't need two sets of women's tag team titles. One set of women's tag team titles throughout NXT, Raw, and SmackDown. One champion floats throughout both shows. We do not need two sets of women's tag team titles. We don't need NXT women's tag team titles. We don't need main roster tag team titles. We don't need them. So yeah. If it was up to me, the titles would never come back. They will be dead. They will be shot and killed and murdered out on the street. I will honestly do a minute. This would have been set in stone if it was up to me. A women's mid-card title. Just like the TBS title on AEW. A women's mid-card title. The WWE Women's Peer Championship. P-U-R-E. Peer. WWE Women's Peer Championship. That's the name of the mid-card title you should name. Moving on. Russell votes. I got news on Finn Balor. I'm told that significant plans are lined up for Finn Balor in the future. I don't know exactly for what those plans are, but he is a strong favorite of the new leadership group. Expect Finn to play a big role in the foreseeable future of WWE. Expect Finn to play a big role in the foreseeable future of WWE. Oh my God. Woo! Finn Balor, man. Finn Balor is going to be, man. Triple H is rectifying the wrongs that his father-in-law made and all the fuck-ups that he made, and he is rectifying that wrong. He's rectifying it, bro. Finn Balor, man. I can't wait, man. All of us are excited for a Finn Balor big push, a big role in WWE. Everybody is excited, man. Everyone's excited to see Finn Balor being pushed. Johnny Gargano, Kevin Owens, AJ Styles. He's fucking will pick up. Trust me. Dakota Kai, Io Sky, Shotzi Blackheart. You name them. We can't wait, man. We can't wait. WWE, man. WWE has been. We've been. This is the most hyped we've been for WWE in the last. I would say in the last 10 years. This is the most hyped we've been for WWE. In years. With Triple H taking over, man, this is huge. This is huge, man. Oh, but Triple H is catering to all the indie marks. And Triple H is pushing all of his black and gold guys. Okay, good. Okay. We don't want to see Omos on TV. We don't want to see Veer on TV. Nobody wants to see Dana Brooke on TV. Oh, yeah, but he's pushing all of his black and gold people, man. He's catering to all the indie marks. Good. Because both of the main roster shows has been better than it was in the last couple years. Moving on. Robert Rood. WWE star Robert Rood, who has not competed since June, posted the following on his Instagram, leading to the idea that he's been out injured. And he wrote a caption on his Instagram, heading home after what is hoped to be a successful trip to Birmingham, Alabama. Big thank you to at South Lake Orthopedics and Andrew Sports Medicine for taking great care of me this week, especially to the first class medical staff of Dr. Michael Ellerbush, Dr. Andrew Coviter, and Dr. Charles Cardinal. So yes, for those of you who wondering where Robert Rood has been, he's been out nursing an injury. I hope he's getting better. I hope he's feeling better. Hopefully he'll be back stronger than ever, man. So, well wishes, speedy recovery goes out to my man Bobby Roode, man. Robert Roode, excuse me. So yeah, whichever one you want to call him. So yeah, speedy recovery, well wishes goes out to him and his family. Vice TV working on a Vince McMahon documentary set to air in October. Vice TV, the home of the popular Dark Side of the Ring series. I don't know why they fucking canceled that. You know, social media and all these geeks are so fucking sensitive. Is reportedly working on a Vince McMahon documentary. In June, the Wall Street Journal reported that the WWE board was investigating McMahon for a $3 million settlement that he reportedly agreed to pay a departed employee he illegally had an affair with. So Vince McMahon was paying $3 million to get his rocks off. You know what I mean? Yeah, can't even keep his dick out of his pants. Excuse me, Vince McMahon he cannot keep his dick in his pants, bro. I swear. The Wall Street Journal released another report in July which stated that McMahon agreed to pay more than $12 million over the past 16 years to express allegations of sexual misconduct and infidelity. These payments reportedly came alongside agreements that prohibited the receptants, women who are formally associated with WWE, from discussing potential legal claims against or their relationships. Vince McMahon, dog, you are you out of there, my G. You already out of there, man. You ain't coming back. Vince McMahon is not. He's not coming back. Come on now. McMahon initially stepped back from his duties for the duration of the investigation, but he announced his retirement on July 22nd. Stephanie McMahon and Nick Khan were named the new co-CEOs. Triple H was then named head WWE creator on July 25th. Yeah, Vince was gone because he knew all that stuff was going to get him. He knew it. So what happens when you can't keep your dick in your pants? I'll tell you that. Mike Johnson of PWI Insider reports that Vice TV is currently producing a new documentary about McMahon, which will cover the former WWE chairman's career and his retirement. Johnson wrote that the documentary will air in October. Meanwhile, Netflix is reportedly moving forward with its Vince McMahon docuseries. More information is available, yada yada yada. Fightful will monitor the situation. So yeah. So Vice TV will make a documentary on Vince McMahon, you know what I'm saying? But I will be interested in watching that, to be honest. So yeah, I will be interested in seeing that. So yeah. Yeah, Vince is done for, man. Vince is done for. Oh, I forgot to. Okay, so I got 2 more pieces of news, and then we'll go right into the chat. Let me see what you guys typed in. So yeah. Dave Meltzer shares some WWE news and notes in this week's edition of the Wrestling Observer newsletter. By the way, are y'all enjoying the stream? Y'all enjoying it? Y'all let me know, man. Randy Orton's back injury. That's where we're getting into. Orton has been out of action with a back injury since the May 20th edition of SmackDown. His condition is said to be constant concern within the company. There is a lot of concern regarding Orton's back injury and its severity, Meltzer wrote. Reports surfaced in June that if Orton's injury requires surgery, he would miss the remainder of 2022. My prayers go out to Randy Orton, man. Wish him a speedy recovery, man. Back injuries are nothing to be fucking with. And my prayers go out to Randy Orton. Hopefully he's all right. And can't wait to see him back, man. When he's all fully healed up from his back injury. If Randy Orton decides to if he decides to retire at this point of his career, I won't blame him. He had a very good career. But I don't think none of us want to see Randy Orton retire yet, but if his back injury is just like really just fucking him up and like he can't do this, then he might be contemplating retirement. So who knows? Potential changes to WWE Day 1. WWE is considering making some changes for the Day 1 pay-per-view on New Year's Day. A decision will be made this week regarding the date of the Day 1 pay-per-view show. Right now, the show is scheduled for January 1st, 2023 at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta, Georgia. There is talk that it could be changed, and the announcement will be made next week if that's the case. Although we were told that either way, it will remain in Atlanta, Meltzer wrote. I do want to go to that show. I do want to vlog it for you guys. So yeah, I do want to vlog it for you guys. So yeah. An update on the wrestling vlogs. The wrestling vlogs, they won't be back until December. So yeah. Gabe Sapolsky, new role in WWE. It was reported last week that the co-founder of Ring of Honor has returned to the company after having previously been released in January. Most confirmed that Sapolsky new role is as a creative consultant for the main roster. Gabe Sapolsky is back. He was another member of the Levesque team, let go in the purge of NXT and the death of NXT. His role is said to be as a creative team consultant for the main roster, Meltzer wrote. We're getting change, boys. We're getting change. So yeah. So that's all the news I got. And then Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks changed her Twitter handle from @SashaBanksWWE to her real name, Mercedes Varnado. I wouldn't look that deep into it. Here's my thoughts on it. And here's my thoughts. Stop reading everything you see online. Stop reading these dirt sheets. Sasha Banks, she's still on the roster page for WWE. Sasha Banks is still on the internal roster page on WWE's website. She is not gone from the company. Stop reading everything you see. Sasha Banks is fine. Mercedes Varnado, excuse me. She'll be fine. She's just branching out in the after the modeling business. And bro, she looked bro, I'll tell you right now, bro. Mercedes Varnado, excuse me. I don't want to go by her WWE name. I'd rather go by, I'm going to call her by her real name for the time being. Mercedes Varnado, man. Lord hell mercy, bro. She looks fucking beautiful, man. I'll tell you that right now. Whew. I'll tell you. Oh, man. But yeah, I wouldn't look that deep into it, man. I don't know if Sasha we don't know. It's none of our business. It's up to her and that woman herself, and it's up to her. You know, to make her own decisions. I don't make people's decisions for these wrestlers. Nobody should. We don't know if Mercedes wants to come back to wrestling in general. Maybe she just wants to hang it up and take a break. And, you know, maybe she wants to retire. Maybe she doesn't want to do anymore. Maybe she wants to be a full-time actor, full-time model. Who knows? Who knows, man? Maybe she just, I don't know. Maybe she doesn't want to be with WWE anymore. Who knows? It's none of our business. It's up to the woman and the woman herself. Triple H even said it in an interview with Aaron Rodney. I believe it's up to her. It's up to her if she wants to come back. The door is open. That's it. That is all the news. That is all the news I have. Let me go ahead and read you guys's let me go ahead and read you guys' comments. Let's see if somebody asked me a question. Did anybody ask me? Oh yeah, my prayers go out to Tua, man. Tua Tagovailoa, man. Prayers go up to him. The doctor should have never put that medical team. They should have never thrown him back out there because they knew he was hurt last week. I would be interested in Ronda winning just for the feud with Becky and Shayna. Okay, maybe. Killed, shot, and murdered. Alex, you funny, bro. I can see AJ join Judgment Day. I don't know. We'll see. Where's Mustafa Ali? Maybe they're gonna have a long-term plan for him. Maybe he'll have something ready. They're getting something cooked up for him. Who knows? Carmella. Y'all was talking about Carmella. What is my assignment for Bound for Glory? I'm not really so big on the show. I'm not really hyped for it. It's just because the build and the lack of storytelling is just not there, man. I'm only invested in like 2 matches, and that's Jordan Grace and Masha Slamovich and Mickey James and Mia Yim. You know, this could be potentially Mia Yim's last match in the company. Who knows? So yeah. Everybody's enjoying the stream, okay? Imagine Charlotte return either at the end of Bayley versus Bianca or Liv versus Ronda match. I'd rather prefer Liv and Ronda. So yeah. I enjoyed the video, Allison. Yeah, Mercedes is fine as hell and wish if she returns, man. We'll find out and see, man. But yeah, Mercedes Fernando, man. One beautiful woman. I'll tell you that right now, man. But other than that, guys, that's all I got for you. I will be back live in about a couple hours for Friday Night SmackDown. Last SmackDown of October, and then we roll into September, excuse me, man. I'll be botching. Last SmackDown of September, and then we'll roll into October. And man, we got 2 months left before the year ends, man. Thanksgiving is gonna be around the corner. Christmas is gonna be around the corner. So yeah, man. So yeah. Other than that, guys, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I'll be back in 4 hours, 6:55 p.m. for SmackDown. So yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in 4 hours for SmackDown. Love y'all. Take care. And see you in a couple hours.